Asma al-Assad was last seen voting in February, one of her few public appearances since her husband began his crackdown on civilians last year. The message it sent was that she was standing by Bashar al-Assad. And that was when the world realized that this elegant, educated, British-born woman, who many thought could help reform the regime, was actually defending it. Asma al-Assad grew up in this house in West London in Acton, where her parents still live, though for weeks they haven't opened the door to anyone. She went to good schools, and in those days her friends called her Emma. She went on to study at King's College in London and worked at Deutsche Bank and JP Morgan before marrying Bashar al-Assad in 2000, becoming Syria's first lady and then the mother of his 3 children. A self-proclaimed promoter of rights for women and children, Mrs. Assad started a number of charities in Syria. Hala Diab filmed some of her projects, but now feels betrayed.
I know Asma is a mother and she is a wife, but at the same time she is a national figure. She is a first lady and she has a duty towards her people to support them. And she didn't take any stand towards what's happening in Syria. She didn't apologize for what happened in Daraa, and she didn't talk to the Syrian women and to the Syrian mother and to the Syrian people who are struggling and suffering in Syria.
When the violence intensified in her family's hometown of Homs, a British newspaper asked Asma al-Assad how she could stand by doing nothing. She emailed them her answer. The president is the president of Syria, not a faction of Syrians, and the First Lady supports him in that role. These days she is equally involved in bridging gaps and encouraging dialogue. She listens to and comforts the families of the victims of the violence. The response showed a woman out of touch, as did recently leaked emails which allegedly reveal she spent thousands of dollars on luxury goods as Syrian civilians were being killed. EU sanctions being discussed in Brussels would mean no more travelling or shopping in Europe, though she would be able to visit Britain. Sanctions that hope to send the message, wake up to the suffering of the Syrians. Charlie Angela, Al Jazeera, London.